Hi YouTubers, it's December 2015 and I'm coming to you from Luke Air Force Base in Glendale, Arizona. This is Gene, your captain, your traveling RV specialist, and today I'm going to be reviewing the F16C model. This is a static display, so there's no secrets or anything being shown to the general public of this display. I thought I'd just give you guys a little quick tour of the F-16 for those who have never seen it up close. And because I've been in the military for a lot of years, that's an F-16 right now taking off. As you can tell, they're pretty loud, and I'm not too far off the flight line. Now, I'd like to show you guys the F-16 as it takes off, but that would be illegal. We're not allowed to take any photographs, movies, or anything of the flight line, except for when they're having air shows, or they're having displays, and you have permission from the commander, the base commander. Why don't we go over here and take a look at the F-16 and see and see how it looks. This is a pretty nice aircraft. This particular one was that LF on the back tail. That designates Luke Air Force Base. The 56 Squadron's still here, and they are the primary host squadron for this base. It's part of the Air Education and Fighting Command, and this is the primary fighter training base of the U.S. Air Force worldwide. Pilots come here, they get their basic flight training, and they learn how to fly these F-16s. And lately, they've incorporated the F-35, the most advanced fighter aircraft in the world. It will beat any aircraft around. It's faster, more maneuverable, and it's going to be the primary aircraft of the Air Force fighting group. That's the exhaust there on the back, and these are the spoilers, and they go up and down and they control your flight. There's your landing gear under there, and you wouldn't want to get behind the back of this when it's fired up, because it'd be a real safety hazard. You'd get either burnt or you'd get blown down the runway or the taxiway. The tails are kind of interesting. Every one of them, every squadron or group, has a different color or insignias on the back, and I actually came from the 109th Fighter Squadron, and we were called the Red Tails. And the Red Tails were a squadron of black fighters, and they were around during World War II and decommissioned at one time or another, and then recommissioned in some place around the 1980s, and I was part of that group. These are all the different squadrons that are part of the group, and every squadron has their own little insignias, and a lot of times those insignias are painted on the back tail to identify where the aircrafts are from. This was Lieutenant Bruce Simpson's aircraft, and a lot of times they will have the flight chief's name on the side also, because he's responsible for that aircraft. Every time this aircraft receives any maintenance or any repairs or whatever, the flight chief is responsible for all of that. This is your intake here. This is where all the air gets sucked in. And if you're working around this aircraft, well, this is just a plate. Even when they're on the flight line, when they're not being used, they have covers that go in here because they don't want any debris or any FOD, which is foreign objects. They don't want any foreign objects inside there that would destroy the jet aircraft. Even a bird could destroy a jet aircraft once it gets in there. And that's part of the problem with these small drones around an aircraft field or around the airports. So that's becoming a big problem. Now, on this side you'll see Staff Sergeant Mark D. DeBoard, and he was the flight chief or crew chief for this aircraft, and he was responsible for everything on this aircraft. That canopy is wouldn't be that dark. I mean, this is painted up for display, but that canopy opens up, and a lot of times they are tinted to keep the all that sunlight in there, to keep the sunlight from bothering and that pretty much wraps it up for the F-16. I just thought I'd give you guys a quick view of it. And like I said, this is Gene, your captain. I'm coming to you from Luke Air Force Base in Glendale, Arizona, December 2015. And for you RVers, happy trails.